This my promise to you. You've been so good to me.
Have you ever gotten angry as an individual and tell your parents that you're divorcing them, you're separating from them, you want to deparent them? You tell your parents that they are no longer your parents when you're not white. When you're in Nigeria and African, it's something that is rare. Even if you are a foreigner, you cannot just walk up to your parents and say, hey guys, you guys are no longer my parents, you're no longer my father, you're no longer my mother. And you tell your siblings, because they made you angry, you're no longer my sibling. Have you ever done that? Have you ever heard of anyone that did it? Have you come across it in any way? Even if you have, do you know the emotions and the pain attached to it? Let's not go there. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you today that the way you live with your mother, your father, they made you angry, you forgave, you moved on. The way your family is, that you cannot separate from your siblings, no matter how they make you angry. You know, family is family regardless of anything. Use that same mindset to go into your marriage, to work in your marriage today. Your mother has made you so mad that you just want to, you ask yourself, is this woman really the woman that gave birth to me? Your father has pushed you and you'll be like, I'm an adopted child. I think so. I don't think they are my real parents. Yes, I'm sure you've thought about it. I am very sure you've thought about it. Now, if you could think about it with your parents and then you're still in that marriage, despite the whole thing, why don't you make things work out in your home? Why don't you take your husband as your father now? You're saying, no matter what, I am already married to you, I'm not leaving you, no matter how much or how far you push me. Provided the man or your wife does not abuse you emotionally and physically. Yes, they can abuse you emotionally. You cry. Yes, you cry and then come back strong. Tell yourself you're not going anywhere regardless. When you try talking to them, they pay adamant. If you can meet a sponsor, a marriage counselor, if you can, you meet them. Don't say because you don't want to involve a third party in your marriage and you're dying inside. No. You can relate it with somebody. Let them help you out. But tell yourself that you're not going anywhere. Regardless. You're not going anywhere. You have come to stay. Yes. You know this word, we die here. Have you heard of it? When you say we die here, we'll go nowhere. It's just like you being a Nigerian. Have you ever gone to meet Tinubu, the president, and tell him, I don't want to be a Nigerian again because of the hike of things in the market? Have you ever done that? Don't you know the things they push you into? You go to market today to buy something, they tell you 100 naira. Tomorrow they tell you that same thing 300. Have you ever, because of that, and say you're not eating again? Bag of rice that was sold for 8,500, 10,000, 15,000 is now all of a sudden 80,000, 70,000. Will you say you will not eat rice again because the price has increased? You're still, Tinubu, what is wrong with you? This country is useless. This country, but you're pushing it. You're going, right? The fuel you bought fuel the other time, it was 700, 800. Now I heard they're selling 1,000. It's still going up. You will not, because of that, park your car and say you're not using again, or you say you're not going anywhere, you're staying indoors. You continue the same way. I assure you, I'm trying to tell you today that you should keep working in your marriage. Continue no matter how difficult it might be. Just only ask God for grace and the energy to pull through. May God help you as you journey along. Welcome to Marriage and Relationship Talk with Mark Precious. See you next week. Bye.
This my promise to you. You've been so good.